Welcome to the Flights of the Round Table Podcast, broadcasting from the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. And now, here are your hosts, Dan, Drew, Daniel, and Florian.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is episode 70 of the Flights of the Round Table podcast. And let me tell you, if you guys like comedy, we have an absolute treat for you guys. We have one of the top comedians in the Charlotte area, Jordan Sentry. Jordan, let me ask you a question. Do April showers really bring May flowers?
Answer truthfully. Dude, you know what? I haven't really looked at the weather report and the almanac and all that, man. So I'm just gonna say no to be on the safe side.
He's like, I drove here, I didn't see a single fucking flower.
I didn't see anything. I did not see anything but landscape. It was just plain land.
Yeah, hey, that's what's happened. They're always building.
Exactly.
I'd like to think, right, that the first pilgrim that came to the U.S., right, on the Mayflower, the captain, right, he's like on the verge of death. He's been on that shit for 6 months, crossing the ocean, and he sees land. He's like, April showers bring May flowers, but in like a British accent, so it's even better,
Wait, all right. So I'm curious: is that supposed to have like a deeper meaning, or is that just like really literal?
No, I think it is. It's like sometimes you got to get through the rough to make the good.
Or is it just like
who says that? Like, where'd that come from?
I just heard it one time and I just didn't like it, so I like to ask people what their thoughts
That sounds
are
like some old people would say.
Yeah,
like.
And also,
Grandma.
April was actually like a decent month. Like, I don't mind it. Like, November is kind of like, this is trash.
Yeah,
But, you know what I'm
so they're
saying?
probably thinking that, but they're like, nothing rhymes with November.
Whenever it starts looking gloomy outside, that's when I'm starting to feel like April's kind of cool, actually.
I agree. No wonder it's no shave November. It's like, what do we do with this fucking month?
Yeah. That's seasonal depression. That's not.
We'll put Thanksgiving
You let
in
yourself go. And
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
Just like, fuck it. I don't care.
Exactly.
That is good shit. Jordan, happy to have you here, man.
Dude, happy to be here on an even number too, like episode 70.
Yeah,
like honestly, if y'all would have brought me on like 62, I would have been a little offended.
What would you have done if we brought you on 69?
That wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, exactly. I would have got on Reddit and typed nice.
Yeah. Well, guys,
Nice.
like I said, happy to have Jordan here. Kind of an announcement thing here. We are now transitioning the podcast to bi-weekly. So every Friday for the last year and a half, we've had an episode every Friday. We've picked up some stuff outside in our lives, and we want to keep the content good and fresh. So we need time to make the show. So we are going to go to bi-weekly now. So
wait, so this is the last weekly episode?
No, last week we did not have an episode. So
I was about to say,
You're the
damn,
first
did I
bi-weekly
ruin it?
episode.
Okay, all right.
No, you're the
I
first.
ruined the weekly episodes. I
First
just
is
got
the
here.
bi-weekly.
Man.
Bi-weekly, so.
we just want to keep that content up, and we need a little more time. So that's how we're going to do this.
Yeah, you want to make sure that things are going well. Jordan, let me ask you.
Okay. No, dude. I don't know if October storms bring November.
October storms bring November thorns.
I don't know.
That's good.
You're a comedian. For you, what's kind of a go-to? Like every, celebrities have a go-to, like athletes, golfers have a golf shot they go to, basketball players, Steph Curry with the three. What is your go-to joke?
Oh, man. My joke about Elevation Church tends to do pretty good.
Oh, let's hear it because we went there.
Elevate us.
I went there one time.
Oh, I've been there too.
I used to go there a little bit.
I've been there once. I feel like
take
everybody's
that
been there once.
I've been there once, yeah.
I used to work for him for a couple days, just a couple days.
Jordan's
I
in
feel
the
like
back
this is the
taking
entire.
notes.
Yeah, I need to hear that story. What did you do for them?
Well, I went there for like 2-3 months, and then they hired me for a couple days just to do I literally stood outside Elevation just turning people down. Actually, they're like, we're not going to do services this week. You can just turn people down on Saturday and Sunday and Wednesday.
What do you mean? So you were like the bouncer at a club. So you were just
Muscle.
You were.
Hey, they paid me well.
Wait, this is what Christian muscle looks like.
It was like $200 an hour.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Muscle.
$200.
Hey,
Yo,
$200
hey,
an
real
hour,
quick,
bro.
Elevation Church. I'm sorry for everything I've ever said. If you need another bouncer, I'm hireable.
Christian Muscle pays. Wow.
Clearly, I did not know that, man. Gosh.
Oh, yeah. It was easy money, too. Yeah,
All
love
right.
it.
Let's get into the story. I got to hear this.
Yeah,
Gotta
let's
hear
get into your story.
Yeah, dude. So basically, y'all know there's like a Elevation Church on like every block, man. It's like a ABC store or something. So it was like the joke. Long story short is like I'm kind of comparing it to McDonald's. Like there's more locations, Elevation Church, than there are McDonald's in Charlotte. Not really, but like in the joke, I say that. So I kind of like say like pretty soon you're gonna have drive-through sermons. And I just kind of like go back and forth of like placing like a faith-based order. So like you're ordering the John 3:16, and, all these things. So that's basically the joke.
You're getting nothing but fish, wine, and crusty old bread.
Exactly. Holy water, man.
Holy water.
That's hilarious.
That is good.
That's
That is
actually
good.
golden.
I'll take a Moses on the high mountain.
Yeah,
There
man.
is. There's a ridiculous amount of them. They're like popping out and like they're like there's one in Iraq or something like that. And like 4 people are like
Belize. There's one in Belize.
You wouldn't believe it. There's like the army is like part of Elevation, and it's like what the
they're
heck?
really putting them in different countries now?
Dude,
Elevation is
there is
everywhere.
one in Toronto. I know that.
Damn.
They
Like
Yeah.
in Toronto?
There's one in Toronto.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking Drake's attending that shit.
I mean, those guys get paid, like the pastors or the guys that lead up the services. I think I saw the guy in Charlotte signed like a $10 million a year contract. which
Hey,
is
and
like-
this is our faith correspondent right here, ordained minister. He would know
you heard it here first.
everything
folks.
about
Ordained
the
minister.
salary.
Dan, please bless this table.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, because it's tax free too. I mean, it's like, but honestly, I don't mind that. Like, if I'm getting you to heaven, I deserve a Rolex. Like, I feel like that's a fair trade. To be real with you.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what? True.
Maybe a Lamborghini. Maybe
That's a good point. No one
Oh,
ever thought
man,
about that.
God, that's good. Well, that's a good go-to joke. Any others? Like off the top of your head that you
Oh
really
man,
like?
So that's one that like that's your most like
It's a go-to in
successful,
Charlotte.
or like the one that got the most laughs, or what? Like, what's your best joke? What do you think?
oh man, that's
That's such a crazy
how about
question.
yeah.
Or how about
Crazy
controversial?
question.
Or
You
how
put him
about
on the spot.
controversial? Or like
Oh,
I want to know controversial. That's what I want to know.
All right, probably my most controversial one is I kind of make a point about like I'm tired of seeing interracial couples in every commercial now.
Okay,
Because it's like they're in every commercial, man. I think it's and I go through a joke. It's like, all right, you got this black guy came up from a low income neighborhood. He became a CEO and he married his Asian girlfriend, and the parents didn't approve, but love conquers all. Tampax. I was like, it's like it'll just be irrelevant to the whole story. It's like, man, I'm tired of Tyler Perry writing all these commercials, man. All right, I made that last part up, obviously. I don't know.
Hey, nah.
Dude,
He might be behind the scenes.
you're
I don't
making
know.
me want to buy a Tampax.
Oh dear.
But yeah, so that's probably.
I think
I feel like that's the joke that I have that like people have to hear where I'm going with it before they get on board.
Yeah.
So that's probably my most controversial one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to feel out the crowd. You don't know what you're working with.
Dude, that's the thing. Like you never know. So it always varies. Like what's controversial in one room wouldn't be controversial like in a different room, right? So yeah, it definitely depends on the demographics, age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Age, religion. Yeah, that Elevation Church doesn't necessarily work in
Care for the McDonald's.
yeah, that doesn't work in every room.
Senior citizens, November, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Bingo's next.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Speaking, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I wonder if like at your shows you have. Well, you probably do have some Elevation people there, like secretly, like okay,
Oh,
that shit was
absolutely.
funny. But like, oh, I can't let Stephen Furtick know. Can't
Yeah,
let him
man.
know.
They
I
got
love that
to turn
you know.
their
I do
shirt
know.
inside out before they come in.
Yeah.
Oh, have y'all seen the shirts?
No.
No,
They have their own shirts. Yeah, I used to have one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually really good material.
Do they make you
give
pay
them-
for it, or is it free?
Nah, they used to just give them out. They used to give them those out and like this orange Bible.
An
This all
Bible.
from
Yeah,
one
'cause
time
the
that I
color-
went.
Yeah, the color is like that bright.
It's
neon
true,
orange,
yeah.
Looking
I
like the
see how people get
Nickelodeon.
wrapped in because it was a good quality T-shirt. I gotta say.
I feel like I remember him.
I never got
It's been a
one.
long time.
I used to work at Ruth Chris in college, and he always came in, and he wasn't with his wife. I don't know what's going on there, but
hot take. Let's go.
Spoiler.
he was with another lady. She was fine too. So I don't know.
Yeah, what was going on there?
All right, another controversial topic. We were actually talking about this the other day.
Okay.
There is this girl on Instagram, and she has social media posts, and I don't know like what she technically posts about, but I guess she has a decent following.
Okay.
And there are like other girls that comment on her post and say like pretty mean things. So how does she retaliate? She looks these women up, finds their husbands, and tries to sleep with them. and is successful sometimes.
Hey.
So is this like
And
sweet revenge?
And then DMs them and tells them
The wives.
sometimes. Even sometimes
Yeah.
tells the wife, like, yeah,
Wow.
oh, I just slept with your man. And then like a picture real quick and then out.
I love it. I love it. Listen,
Says it with a big smile.
yes, absolutely. Listen, I feel like every action has a reaction. If you start it, you can't dictate how the other person finishes
Yeah,
it.
that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So-
I think you can say whatever you want, right? But there's got to be consequences for your actions. So fuck it, like let her. She's gonna fuck her man.
Yeah, like to be honest, like I'm in a relationship now, but if like somebody did something to me and I had the opportunity to hook up with their girlfriend, I'm doing it. Don't get me wrong, like that's number one on the revenge list. Like I'm starting there first before I go anywhere else.
That's a good pecking order.
Yeah. I came to win this exchange. Like I'm not going to be nice about this.
So you have tears for revenge, right? I'm assuming sleeping with their girlfriend or wife is like number 1. So what's like number 5? On a 1 through 5, you like rearrange their furniture.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. When you start strong like that, it's hard to like.
Yeah.
You don't really have a plan B after that.
Yeah.
I would.
Plan A only.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm surprised this show didn't make it that far.
I would probably exactly. I'd probably sign them up for like a bunch of email lists.
Yeah. Subscribe them.
Yeah,
to a bunch
subscribe
of
them
different
to a
shit.
bunch of stuff, man. Give out their phone number, something like that.
Put a little sign on the side of the road with a number on there.
Oh yeah, just give them a call.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Endless phone traffic.
Yeah.
Guys,
Exactly.
it's kind of like you guys seen the campaign. Anybody
Yeah,
seen the
with Will Ferrell and,
Will Ferrell and
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
Galifianakis.
that.
Galifianakis. You guys remember the scene where like he does something to smash Cam Brady, who's Will Ferrell's character. Will Ferrell decides to go hook up with his wife, and they put it out as a political ad. That's exactly what happened.
Oh yeah, I do kind
That's
of
it.
remember that scene.
Dude,
That's
I wonder
it.
if that's where she got that fucking idea from.
She needs to run for Congress.
But here's my here's my thing on the issue though. I do like it in the sense that people on the internet always talking shit and think no repercussions gonna happen. It's sitting behind a
Exactly.
keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Keyboard
Exactly.
warriors.
So she's like, getting back at the keyboard warriors. So I'm not saying I'm okay with it, but just like you said, Jordan, be responsible
I'm
for your
definitely
shit.
okay with it. I love it.
Daniel, can I tell you guys a funny story?
Yeah.
Let's
So
hear it.
Daniel, you brought up signing somebody for like an email chain.
Yeah, he did.
So you brought it up. So there's a NFL reporter who, for whatever reason, Saturday morning decided to put out this big old monologue about him being unfaithful to his wife. Well, his email somehow ended up in that chain. So now he posted a screenshot of all of the subscriptions that people signed his email up for.
Oh man,
What an idiot.
Whoa.
I don't understand why people like publicly acknowledge that they cheated. Like that's the dumbest
that shit
thing
to
in the
yourself.
world to me.
Keep it in the house.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing. Because now everybody knows that like your wife should have left and she didn't. Now she looks stupid. Like what?
Yeah, I would just rather get divorced in private than in public. Like what the hell?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn.
Speaking of doing things in private, everyone here uses the restroom that's sitting at this table. You go to a bar, you go to your house, and you have the urinal there. It's just sitting there. Where is the right place to look, Jordan, whenever you're using the urinal? Do you make eye contact with somebody next to you? Do you look up? Do you close your eyes? What's the right way to do
All
it?
right, dude. I'm gonna keep it real. I thought you were going into an ad read, so I kind of like I took a sip of my drink and I was like, all right, let me wait this out. So I didn't know this was actually.
This is brought to you by
Yeah,
Clorox.
I thought, what was it the bidet? I thought you were about to give us a bidet pitch. I didn't know this was going somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know. All right, dude, I just look straight ahead. Honestly, no, actually, no. I'm looking down.
Yep.
I'm looking down. I gotta make sure that stream stays on point the whole time.
Is there like a little voice in your head like don't look left, don't look right, don't look left, don't look right? Or is this
Nah, it's more of like just keep it in a straight line.
Yeah, mine is like just stay focused on the prize, kind of like a little pep talk because. I mean, we've all.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Yeah. Well, I'll explain.
Please.
So,
Yeah.
So we, gone to Panthers games, whatever. You have those fucking troughs, or not troughs anymore. They are like the individual urinals, but there's no divider, right? So
When
you're
were
just
they
standing
ever a
next to
trough?
fucking. Yeah,
Oh, back
you're
in
right.
the day, maybe.
But like you're standing next to like 20 guys all in a row, right? I mean, I was looking at my shit when my peripheral vision picked something up. It's fucking unit. I was like, God damn. So like, I might switch it up and just look at the ceiling. I mean, I was focused on that shit. Fucking flip.
And you're sure it wasn't his arm?
I didn't bother to look, but there's no way. That shit was almost hitting the toilet.
Wow.
Have you guys ever?
crazy.
You ever been to a restaurant? I think I don't remember where it was, but they had like a basketball like 2-3 point line.
I've seen that before. I've seen okay,
You got to shoot from the 3-point line.
No. I actually debate that. Do any of you sit down when you pee?
No.
I'm
In the
taking a
morning,
shit.
maybe.
No.
If
In the
I
morning.
wake up drunk, if I wake up drunk,
Because my thing is, if you have an open layup, why would you shoot the basket?
Okay, so
Take
the
the
layup.
layup.
So the layup
good
is
logic.
sitting
2 points
down.
is 2 points. Yeah, sit down.
Well, maybe
Goddamn.
you haven't peed in a while, so you're down by 2. So you got to get the 3-pointer to take the lead.
Yeah, but if you miss, that's going. It's
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
yeah.
The manager isn't going to be too happy.
Yeah, man, get the easy bucket.
I mean, I've told the story before. One time I woke up from being really drunk and I hit the crowd. I hit the shower curtain.
Oh, man, I'm saying,
That shit went left.
and what if you're not home? How do you explain that to somebody who's peeing in their shower curtain? Like,
Oh goddamn!
It's going for the
Yeah.
half-court shot. Sorry,
no,
Jenna.
see, stop playing hero ball. Just
I do have a funny story for you guys if you want to hear it.
Let's hear it.
So I pledged a fraternity in college, and we had bid night. You were a part of a fraternity. I'm sure you had bid night, and we had punch. Well, I don't know what happened, but I woke up the next morning. My roommate was furious with me, but wouldn't tell me why. So I was
Okay.
like, "What the fuck?" So he comes back from class. He goes, "Do you have any idea what you did yesterday?" I said, "No." I said, "I went to a party. I got blackout. I don't know what happened." He goes, "I woke up in the middle of the night to you peeing over my bed onto the radiator." He said, "You peed onto the radiator, or whenever I called you out, you stopped midstream, walked over to the trash can, and finished up."
Wow, dude.
Was the radiator sizzling while you were peeing?
I was about to say that sounds like a safety hazard. I don't know.
Like you could have been
I never knew that.
electrocuted or something.
It's a story, you got to hold that close to the chest.
Yeah.
That's good.
My roommate was not happy with me.
Oh, that's
That
good.
is
Chris?
hilarious.
Yeah, Chris was not happy.
Oh, man.
It was in the dorms.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah.
Oh,
So-
that's the worst. That's crazy.
That
Yeah,
is the
and
worst.
somehow Karen knew the next morning too. So she sent me a text. She goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
All right, so I'm also thinking of like the ramifications of that. So like, how do you even clean a radiator? Like, how do you?
Oh,
So
you did.
I had to, I had to clean. I did his laundry for like 2 weeks, and bought him an entire bottle, and like took like a nice towel over the radiator, and did my best to clean.
I
it
would
out
just
as much
crank
as
the
I
heat
could.
up and let it sizzle off.
You have to.
Yeah, seriously.
got, like,
you got-
sanitizer.
It'll get rid of the odor, I think. You know?
Eventually.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
All right, Jordan, question for you. When
Yes.
you are doing like comedy shows out and everything, are you typically under the influence at all?
Not anymore.
Okay.
That used to be like, that used to be, I would say, a little bit of a crutch starting off, which I think is common for like a lot of comedians. Like it's stage fright or whatever, and you're just trying to get your nerves under control.
Sure.
I would always have like a few drinks, be slightly drunk for getting on stage. But nowadays, man, I don't really need it. You know what I mean? And it's like I usually don't drink much at all, honestly.
Not even a shot. Not even a shot before. Not even a hit of weed. Nothing.
Nothing, man. No, dude, honestly, I've never done good on weed.
Oh really?
Never had a good experience on weed. I've ever gotten, it's always been either
A bad
not-
experience.
not high enough or too high.
Okay.
Like, first, like I couldn't get up like high. That's like I've never found a middle ground with weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my friend gave me like this weed muffin. It was an edible, and I was like,
muffin.
we went to like some EDM like outdoor concert, and I was stuck on a park bench for like 3 hours because I couldn't move. It was like it was the weed got it was too strong. Man. And they didn't, and they left me. Like I just had to sit there by myself, just trying to get myself under control.
Jesus. Yeah. I can't imagine. Like, were you about to do a comedy show before that, or you just
No,
in general?
dude, I was actually supposed to be going to another concert that night, but then my friend like said, "Yo, come hang out here for real quick, and like here, take half of this muffin."
Yeah.
feel like it
Now,
could've been
I
anything
didn't
in
know
there.
enough about edibles to know that like half is going to like put you down.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it did, and I ended up not even making it to that next concert. So yeah,
One time he and I, we got stoned. We went to an In-N-Out burger. And he fucking left me, answered the phone. I was waiting in line for 5 minutes. People were passing me. I was just staring at the menu for 5 minutes, mouth open, fucking drool coming out.
Oh,
and then
man.
I snapped out of it and I look. I'm like, where the fuck did he go? He's sitting at the table on the phone. I'm like, you just left me there? I didn't even know where I was. I was locked in on the menu and I didn't fucking know what I wanted to order. You know?
Man.
Just high as fuck.
Do you follow golf at all?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, that's fair. All right. Well, I'm going to explain something here.
All right.
So there's a tournament that just happened this past weekend. It's called the Masters. Big golf tournament.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I know what the Masters is.
So you know.
All right.
You know something here.
I've seen Tiger Woods play like a couple.
All right.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. All right. So
Beginning
what they
level.
do the Tuesday before the Masters is they have the champions dinner. And the champion from the previous year gets to pick the menu. So I want to go around the room here, starting with you, Jordan. What would be your appetizer, main course, and dessert?
All right. Appetizer. I have to go with fried mozzarella.
Okay.
Love fried mozzarella.
My girlfriend's favorite.
And
care.
what'd you say? Entree and dessert?
Entree and dessert.
Dessert's got to be red velvet cake.
Yeah.
Love red
nice.
velvet cake.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
It's a good one.
Man, entree. I might do like the chicken parm, man.
Chicken
I'm going real Italian.
there.
Real Italian.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's actually like a change up because I've seen
that.
like Masters dinners before and like I've never seen like Italian stuff. It's mainly just been like beef and chicken and fish and
Look,
all
dude,
that
I'm
kind of stuff.
I'm all about diversity, man. Let's get our Italian brothers and sisters some representation at the Masters.
Just
You
not
know
on
what I mean?
commercials. No diversity.
Yeah, just no.
Just no commercials.
No, I want to see black love and then white love exclusively. I'm tired of all this. And you know what's great? My mom is white. I'm mixed, but like still, like
I was going to
tired.
ask you that if you were mixed.
Yeah, I am, man, and that's another problem I have, man. They're romanticizing being interracial. Like I had to be mixed in the '90s. Like this, it's all cool. You see, like Jackson Mahomes or whatever, making it look cool. Nah, it was rough when I was a kid.
Jackson Mahomes makes nothing look cool.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. In our generation, he's like and then maybe the 5,
That
10.
has to be annoying, man. Like your brother is like
Yeah, my brother.
arguably the greatest quarterback in the league, and you are just you're you.
You're
Like,
you.
You're just
You are
dancing. That's gotta be rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing TikTok dances and pouring beer all over fans. You know.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he got in trouble recently
Yeah.
too, right?
Kissing
I
a
don't know.
waitress when she didn't want to
Yeah,
be kissed.
right. Yeah.
Daniel,
Dude.
what's your Masters dinner?
I'm gonna keep it different because I know most people wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do like a wagyu type of
It's par for the course.
Oh man,
yeah
all right,
for my
okay.
for my appetizer, a little wagyu, and then for my entree, sushi, probably in a little tuna, salmon belly, and then dessert, apple pie or peach pie.
Love it. Florian?
I would go I think I would do all sorts of Asian food. I like Vietnamese food. I don't know. I'd be weird like that. I'd do some like weird Vietnamese food shit. I mean, I guess not that weird. Everyone's maybe had a banh mi before, but like I think that would be like the main course.
Be good.
For dessert, I really like Thai coffee or Vietnamese coffee. That would be it, or like and some ice cream. I don't know.
I mean, at this point, you should go to Vietnam.
I
If they move the
We're doing the
tournament
dinner
to Vietnam, then let's fucking go.
I give you a fat 0 for that menu.
What about you, Dan?
I think from an appetizer standpoint, I do sticky rice. The sticky rice specifically from Nobu. That stuff is phenomenal. Entree would be cowboy ribeyes because I'm a big ribeye steak guy.
Okay.
And then dessert would be my mom's apple pie. Wouldn't even need to think twice.
Oh yeah, that's shit. I should have changed my dessert.
Oh man,
Yeah, but you
I
can't-
didn't think
Drew.
of that.
Dude,
Your
his
mom's
pies are
blueberry
ridiculous.
pie. Your mom's
Yeah.
blueberry
Mom
pie is
makes a
better.
good pie.
It's better.
Thinking. So appetizer, I would do like a nigiri. I love sushi, like an eel nigiri, and then an entree. I'm doing a beef Wellington, super fancy, Gordon Ramsay
style. You have to. That was
And
what I
then
said.
dessert, a nice fat ass.
Right. Yeah. That's good. That's good. He wins.
Yeah, I think you went that route.
Yeah.
I was a little too basic with mine. I didn't know we were going.
I didn't know
we're
we're
taking it
throwing
there.
ass into the conversation. Yeah.
Like, I didn't know body parts were acceptable in these parts.
Nah, dude, this reminds you. Remember the first time like you played rock paper scissors on the playground and somebody threw out like nuclear bomb? Like,
Yes.
you remember the first time somebody made something up? That's what that felt like. I was like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
When did we start doing that?
Exactly. Like, also, that reminds me of like when you did a thumb war and someone guns behind and like snags your thumb with their other finger. It's like,
yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I never had that happen. I'd hit somebody if they did that.
You've never had that happen?
Oh, they've done the fucking turtle where they just stick their thumb in like that.
I hate that.
I'm like, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah,
we're not
no,
hiding
I hate
from
that
the
one.
bomb. What the fuck are we doing?
It's so submissive.
yeah.
Do that, you know?
That should be like a forfeit, honestly.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
A little hideaway.
Just fall over and die.
Yeah. Okay.
Jordan, do you have any animals? Any cats, dogs, or anything?
I do. I have a dog, 2-year-old pit terrier mix. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Bruce.
Shout out to
Bruce.
Bruce.
Shout out to Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Good eye, Bruce.
If you had the opportunity to own an exotic animal, what would it be?
Tiger was the first thing that popped in my mind.
Uh,
I have no idea how I would take care of it, or like I don't even know what I would do with a tiger.
I was thinking
Ask
big
Mike
cat
Tyson
too, but
Yeah. Honestly, I would give it to that woman that's like sleeping with like her enemy's boyfriends on Instagram. I was like,
Oh,
yo,
dear.
it's time for you to upgrade your revenge. Like, take this tiger. I'll figure out what to do with it. Just see how it plays out.
And if you had this tiger, and say after a night out, you wake up in the morning and the tiger's gone, what's your reaction?
My reaction is to deny that I ever had the tiger.
Smart guy.
Because wherever it is, I don't want any part of it anymore.
just don't put like a collar around it. Like
Yeah,
if
no.
lost call, you're like, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I'll,
good.
I'll put your name on it. Honestly, that's my revenge right there. I'm gonna set somebody up for like
somebody's
tiger
name on
for
the
a
collar.
felony. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's very
Shit.
good.
Yeah, well, that's step 5 for me.
I like
yeah,
it.
that's right.
I like step 5. Daniel, what's your animal? Your exotic animal?
Oh
of choice?
man, I would probably do an ant eater because honestly, I got so many ants in the yard to just eat them shits up. It would just take care of them.
But nobody would give a shit if
reason.
that thing went missing.
You're right. So I'd
I
probably
think they would take it in. They'd be like, listen, we got our pest control right here.
Dude, oh wait, are you from the South?
no.
Okay, all right, that explains it then. Because you were like your choices have been really like
Way out.
yeah, it's like all right, man, hold on. This doesn't make sense.
I know.
You
But
wanna know
if
where
you
I'm from?
saw an anteater walking down the road, you would be like, what the fuck?
I don't think
Exactly.
I've seen one in real life.
Got
Yeah,
a
no.
huge
It's just
trunk.
like
Yeah.
Arthur, right? Isn't Arthur? But Arthur doesn't even look like a real anteater, right?
Arthur
The
Long
listens.
tongue.
He's
Arthur
not
like
listens to
human
music.
Anteater mix, yeah.
You guys seen that? Arthur listens to music without having the headphones on his ears.
Yeah, right here on the side.
Oh,
of the
you're right. Yeah.
The shits
Yeah.
are always poking out.
What are we talking about? Arthur?
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur.
Wait, are you serious or are you joking?
You don't know Arthur?
The cartoon character.
The cartoon.
Child cartoon.
Yes. Okay. I thought that's what we were talking about, but I was like, are we really talking about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay,
Fair
that's a
enough.
question. You asked him, is he from the South?
Yeah.
And
so
he's
you
not.
said no. So where are you from?
Where do you think I'm from?
I mean, basically, I'm gonna guess somewhere West Coast. But not like.
How about this?
cool.
I'm not even from the United States.
Really. You're from Belize.
That's good.
That's good. That's good. All right, Europe.
He's like, Belize these nuts. No.
I mean, dude, I don't know. Canada. Where you from?
No, from Norway.
It's like, can't be far.
Yeah, it can't be Norway.
Norway.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I
No.
wouldn't have guessed that.
No way.
All right. When did you move to the States?
When I was really young, like a year and a half.
That's really.
But
Man, like, no, we're not. All right, we're not doing this.
I knew his reaction.
no,
was
but
gonna
I
be
went
like
back.
that.
I speak fluent Norwegian, and I went back every single year until I was like in what 11th grade or something like that.
Dude,
12th
no,
grade.
look, I have family in New York, but I'm not from Brooklyn. Just because. Yeah.
I was born in Norway. I mean,
I like this.
Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn, but he is from North Carolina. He was there
Okay.
until
True.
3. All right, you know what?
I moved
My bad.
around.
I
I
don't
moved around
want-
everywhere.
I
That's
don't
the
want
thing
to discourage
too.
you from your roots. Like, you
Yeah.
embrace your Norwegian roots, man.
I like this.
So the reason I asked is because you said like it's like based on his answers that he was giving, like you'd expect him to be from the South, but he's not. So like, what do you expect? What?
No, I didn't expect him to be from the South. No, I didn't think there was a Southern an anteater. That's not a Southern answer.
Yeah, but can't you picture like some redneck like, boys, I got an anteater? I could see that. Yeah. Come on, let's shoot some guns.
Where are those things? See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you from the if you a redneck, you're gonna go for like the big dogs. Like you're gonna get like a polar bear or something. Like if you're from the South,
Theo Vaughn, right? Like he would say something like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I just watched the other day some a clip from him, and he's like, I was talking to this Mexican fella, but he had a Southern accent. He was like a red Mexican.
Dude, he is hilarious.
But those are like Southern thoughts right there, you know? Like every thought that comes into his head is Southern as fuck.
Southern.
Yeah.
And like I could see his answers kind of like being a little Southern, you know? Like a little out there, a little wild. It's good.
All right.
So speaking of thoughts, I had a thought the other day, okay? How big is too big of a hole in your underwear before you it's gotta go to you, you know?
Yeah. Before you throw them away.
I was about to say it depends on what I'm wearing it for.
Okay.
Because there's like going to bed underwear. Yeah. Like there's only underwear like that I would sleep in, and then there's like out for the day underwear.
Yeah, I might get laid in these underwear.
Yeah, so those are different things. And if I'm just going to bed, I don't think there's a limit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like honestly, as long as it just covers the tip, dude. That's the only part I'm really concerned.
Nuts can be out.
You're saying like Fred Flintstone, kind of there's no bottom, like the feet are hanging out.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I would just say as long as my dick's not hanging out, I'm good to go. You know.
I don't know. I think for me, I like that school of thought.
Yeah.
It's underwear that you sleep in and stuff you go out and do stuff in. I think I can do it till about it, shows the butt cheek. You know what I mean? Like if it's down ripped enough where I'm like, all right, this is kind of weird, that's where I'm at. And Karen would throw them away anyway. So.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I have the same principle with socks. Like for for the house socks, like if they could have holes in them, all 5 of my fucking toes could be poking out, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm cool with it as long as it's in the house. If I go out, then you gotta change that shit up.
That's true.
Yeah,
you guys seen
nuts can hang out and everything. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, you guys seen the picture from the first Spider-Man? I think it is where his Peter Maguire's or Tobey Maguire, excuse me, his mask is nearly falling off because of the fight he went to. It's somebody post a caption. All the boys waiting until Christmas for that set of new underwear.
That's good. Yeah, that is funny. Good.
Yeah.
That definitely made me laugh. Speaking of Tobey Maguire, he is a celebrity. Who is your comedic idol?
Man, I love Cat Williams.
Hell yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Hilarious.
Great answer. Great answer.
I feel like Cat Williams does not get enough. When that question is asked, I feel like Cat Williams doesn't get enough respect, man. I
100%.
think the way he's able to take heavy subjects like political topics, whatever the case may be, and put such a silly spin on it and make it hilarious is just top notch. And that 3 special run that he went on from the Pimp Chronicles to It's Pimpin' to American Hustles, man, that 3 special stretch was I think you could put that up against anyone's best 3 specials, and I think Cat Williams wins.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
Dude, I totally agree. I don't know. I don't know which one it was. It's the special where he's wearing the green blazer.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
and he's talking about the weed he's smoking. He's like, it makes you just want to sit on the sink and watch the refrigerator.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying, dude. It's hilarious, man. That joke that he had about the insurgents.
Yeah.
Come on,
some
man.
motherfucking insurgents.
They came in our house and took our cereal. It's come on, man.
Oh shit,
it's amazing.
No, I like that a lot. That's a great answer because I would say most people would be like, "Oh, Dave Chappelle, of course he had a good run," but no one gives loves to Cat Williams. And our other friend Tyler, me and Tyler back in high school, going into college, he and I both stayed in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And, we just hang out because all the guys were off doing their thing.
I don't believe you.
And we watched his specials, and that was the shit we bonded over was Cat Williams' special. It was so fucking hilarious. Oh, man.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think he's come to Charlotte a lot, I think. Right?
Yeah, I feel like he was just here at the Bojangles Coliseum.
He always
not
goes
long
to
ago.
Bojangles.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
He does.
He
He
must-
likes that.
he must
He
like
likes
that
that
chicken.
arena.
Yeah,
arena.
yeah.
You know?
Do you think Chris Rock gets enough love?
Probably too much love, wouldn't you say?
Dude, I didn't want to say it, but I mean, I saw the latest special in person. It was okay.
Post slap.
Yes, the one because he was also at the Bojangles Coliseum just last month, and yeah, it was cool. I mean, at the end of the day, this is still Chris Rock. Like, I mean, he's still like the man, but it's like it wasn't like Bring the Pain or some of his earlier works. And I think like he still gets like put up there with the Chappelles and whatever the people. And at this point in time, I don't know if he's like still on that level. Still a legend, but I don't know if he's still like up there. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I feel like he's movie funny.
Yeah.
More movie funny than he is like stand up funny.
Yeah, 'cause
Some
he plays
guys
this
just
character, yeah.
right. I don't know. I feel like they're just funnier when they're playing a role, but then they're really like into the role and they're really good at it. Sometimes their stand up isn't.
It's like Madagascar.
Man,
Who does he play in Madagascar?
Wasn't he in?
The zebra, right?
It's not
He was in
Marty. It's
Madagascar,
I forgot the guy's name. Marty's the lion. I don't know who the.
Longest Yard.
Yeah.
That was his best movie.
That was just one of his best.
Love
Wait,
that
he
shit.
was in that one?
Oh
Yeah.
Caretaker.
He was
Caretaker. Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I remember Stone Cold and Nelly, and Adam Sandler, of course.
Yeah.
He because he died, right? Caretaker died.
Yeah, R.I.P. Caretaker.
For a second I was gonna say he was the prison bitch. Yeah, but that was Tracy Morgan.
He
Speaking
knew
of
about
that-
all that stuff though. He was like, "Shut up, mother."
Jordan, do you want to go to Thailand ever?
That's an interesting question. Should I want to go to Thailand?
That's a good
I don't
question.
think
I
I'm
don't know,
educated enough. I'm
what do
leaning
you-
towards no.
I like that answer.
His answer is always leaning towards. You know what? I'm just gonna say no on the safe side. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Well, because here's the thing. It's like, I don't know the regulations and like, no, I'm dead ass. Like, you know what I mean? You'll never know what you might go to another country and get
Right.
arrested for.
Right.
And like, just because you're an American, you just living how you normally live.
Just
So
get stuck
outside
there.
of like Canada, I'm nervous to go. I've been to other countries, but I'm nervous to go to
Yeah.
any other country just because I don't know what I might do accidentally there. Get me locked up.
I like
Yeah,
that. You
it's
say
true.
no, and then let the trip convince you to a yes. You know, like you get convinced for a yes. I like that. I can see. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do with him.
Yeah, he wants me to go to Thailand really bad.
Okay,
But,
but why though?
I just want to. I want to go because it's amazing water. It's like an island, tropical and amazing, super cheap. You can live like a king there. Do whatever you want.
Where
honestly.
are you basing this off of?
What am
I think
basing
I've
this
read
off?
this on Google once.
Lots of people. Just I mean,
I'm just
mainly
not
the
buying it.
Hangover
I'm
too?
not buying
Mainly
it.
Is that what you're basing off of Hangover too?
yeah.
no. I don't know.
If it's like Hangover 2, I definitely don't want to go.
I was about to say, it probably is. You can make it like
I
that.
don't want to go
I'll
if
make
it's
it
based
like
off of
that.
Hangover
Dude, are
2.
you trying to take this content to the next level or not?
Oh,
Like,
we're trying
come
to
on.
take it to the next level. Florian,
Group trip,
why do you...
Thailand.
Exactly.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah,
Candace is coming.
Yeah, all of
That's
us.
right. Them lady boys done came in our apartment.
Exactly. That's,
can I say
that's
that?
like my biggest... Yeah, you can say it.
I don't know if I can.
Say whatever you want.
No,
my
I
big-
know y'all are cool with it, but like, is that like an appropriate term?
A lady
Because they
boy?
say it
Lady
in
boy?
Thailand.
I mean,
They say it in
oh,
Thailand,
yeah, they
right?
say
I've heard it all over Instagram. So if they can say it, we can say it.
Florian, why do you not want to go to Thailand?
Okay, because I saw this video, okay, and this guy's he's doing like street interviews, right? And
right.
he's talking to some chick, and I mean, she was pretty. She was convincingly beautiful.
I don't believe you.
And then he goes, "Yeah, so like, why don't we hang out?" They're like, "No, it's okay, no." And he's like, "Why not?" And they're like, "I'm not the girl. I'm lady boy." My fucking heart dropped. I was like, "What?"
Okay.
She was so.
Okay, so you can't say it. All right, cool.
You know, well, no, you well say what you want to say. I don't know, but what I want to
believes
say
it,
is, it's just I feel like this is kind of like a plot on him. He's going to try to get me in a situation where I'm stuck with a lady boy. No, I don't want to do that.
Florian, I'm not a fan of your story.
Ah, okay, well, but
He's scared.
That's like my thing. Like, it's like. I don't know. Maybe I'm like over exaggerating. I feel like a lot of them are.
Why
lady
aren't you a
boys.
fan of the story?
I just tell Florian that throughout the period.
Florian
Yeah.
thinks there's lady boys running all over the whole country just trying to attack.
I think it's
Yeah.
maybe it's an
Wait,
epidemic.
really?
Maybe it's not. I don't know.
It's like terrorism in Florian's mind. Isn't it?
Really? This is interesting. Okay, why do you think there are
Florian things.
Oh, I'm getting it mixed up.
Yeah.
All right, so you think there are a lot of...
Yeah, it's like every video. It's based on my perception from the media, I guess. But it's like every fucking video I see of Thailand is nothing but ladyboys. I mean, I don't know.
I think that is like a big business over there.
Yeah,
I think that is like...
And he's dying to go. So
that's not why I'm trying to go, though. That's why he thinks I want to go.
Okay.
Nice. He does this shit where he'll set something up, right, for something completely different, and then I end up going with him, and then it's not what I expected.
Oh wait, so he set you up on a trip before?
Yeah, but nothing like to that caliber. But like,
it was an acid trip.
Extreme. But like, yeah. Okay. I don't know. Daniel does it. He's good. He's a salesman. He's good. He'll sell the shit. Gotcha. He'll convince you to do anything.
I'm good at.
And that's why I'm scared. Maybe it's just like past history. I'm like a little preemptive, a little scared, because I don't know what he's got up his sleeve.
Yeah. See, that's just a small piece you got to look past. Thailand is cool. I would go to Thailand.
Look, I'm sure Thailand is phenomenal. I love their food. It's like and I've only had probably the shittiest version of their food here. Right? It can only be better in Thailand. So I'm sure it's fucking amazing.
All right, so
I can be convinced, I guess.
I guess you're pretty well researched when you're going out to like different countries or whatever. But don't you fear that like you might miss some type of law and like get locked up for like something random? You're locked up in like an international jail or something.
Oh,
have you been to it?
It's funny you mentioned that. All right. I've been through a situation or two that I've almost been locked up abroad.
Okay.
So, yeah, it is what it is. You just beg and plead and try not to get locked up.
Beg and plead. Did that include bribes or
no? I wish I could bribe. If I went that route in the country of Norway, you definitely are going to jail.
He had to do unspeakable.
If I was in South America, I'm definitely bringing some money out. They'll get out of there. But
okay, yeah, I don't believe you.
Yeah,
but I love you.
Every country's different.
We love you, Daniel.
Every country's different. You definitely want to know your laws.
Yeah, that's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what else is cool? Here, I want to give you guys two scenarios that I was thinking of. Okay. Which one of these, as a kid, probably made you cooler? Because in like middle school, high school, you always had like the cool kid in the class, or whatever. Yeah. Like, okay, being the fastest in your grade, like speed, you were just the fastest, known as the fast kid, or having a pool in your backyard.
All right, what grade are we talking?
Yeah, I agree.
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade, yeah, probably fastest. I think that's still getting it done in fifth grade. Now, ninth grade, hey, let's get the pool out here.
Yeah,
but yeah, fifth grade,
yeah, I think being the fastest for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's it's a definite fastest, I think, just because of the grade that you chose. Now, if you chose right in the middle because of ninth grade and fifth grade, let's say seventh grade.
What makes it harder? Seventh grade makes it harder.
Now we got a conversation.
Okay, let's get harder here. So what are we picking in seventh grade?
Oh, man.
That's a hard one right there.
I was going to go kindergarten. I had to get one for kindergarten.
You did?
I'm going pool.
No, I didn't have a pool in kindergarten. I was going to go to another scenario.
I'm going pool.
So seventh grade.
Yeah, I'm still going fastest, honestly. I think
you were just known as the fast motherfucker. I mean, why is Flash like the superpower, right? Like the superhero Flash, like why was he so cool? Because he was fast as fuck,
I think I would have wanted the pool if I was in seventh grade. I think that's just a little cooler. You get the cool kids.
There was a kid in our middle school. He was fast as fuck. He was on the track team and whatever, and he did that shit in like 4.5 minutes. I thought he was cool.
That's what I was about to say. The responsible choice is still to pick being faster.
Yeah.
I was a chubby kid in seventh grade. So I was like, if I was the fastest one, I'm probably in shape also.
My whole life has changed.
My whole life is completely different. Like I don't have self-esteem issues and all that if I'm faster. So I'm probably going with that, man. I'm probably like playing basketball or something. Like, I'm definitely going faster still.
Yeah. Okay.
But the pool is tempting.
It is, because you can
definitely tempting
having a pool as a kid it's not so much cool now, but remember when we were in kids?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like not a lot of people had pools. So if you had one and you invited people over,
you were cool.
So that's why I think it's a good high school thing, because then, like, some people have cars, and then your parents are out of town, and you like, invite some girls over, like, I got a pool,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
They can get you somewhere.
You kind of have to go with pool if you're in high school.
I agree.
100%.
All right, I got one for you guys for kindergarten.
Okay.
You were the one. I no, like a
That came out a
scenario.
little
Drew
weird,
said.
though.
Drew said, "What made you cooler?" I have one for whenever
I
you're
was about to say, he is an ordained minister. We don't know.
I can make anything.
You were the kid with the 64 count Crayola crayons with a pencil sharpener.
Oh, yeah.
With the sharpener on the
Shit
back.
was tight, dude.
Or you're the one who brings in cupcakes for your half birthday.
Half birthday.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's a
Dude.
situation.
I'm not familiar with that.
I'm
custom.
not familiar with that.
That's
at
what we
all.
did in
And
Connecticut,
I
baby.
was
Half
like,
birthdays.
if I was a bully in school, you would be like number one.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
list.
I
Your
agree.
half birthday.
Half birthday. You're getting bullied.
Oh my god, that's like those people that celebrate like their birthday month on this.
Yeah.
Like, that's you, but like, that's worse. Like this is crazy.
You're getting bullied.
All right, well, all right, guys, we're thinking too outside here.
No, I think we're thinking the right
No,
thing.
don't take the heat off
Yeah,
of you. Let's
yeah,
all
yeah,
know
yeah,
him
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. For his half
So
birthday.
the 64 pack of crayons was pretty legit. There was
With the
also
sharpener.
those pencil boxes with the dots on top. What were those? You know, that fucking brand
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. I know what
Like
you-
everyone had one. There's always a different color lid. Dude, you weren't anything unless you had one of those. I begged my parents. I'm like, you get me that. Like,
Listen, the thing that was in my school were gel pens.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember
Gel
those.
pens.
Dude, I sold those like hotcakes. I would go in. I would
you were selling. Wait, you were selling.
I was selling gel pens in
For
like first
what?
or second grade.
A
I swear to,
dime?
yeah. It was like I would get them for like 25 cents. I was selling for like $1, you know?
Businessman.
$1.
Businessman.
Yeah.
No, I
That's a
respect
solid
that. I was
ROR.
selling mixtapes in high school, so I do respect that.
This was in, like, second grade,
$1.
though.
You were getting dollars out of second graders?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Dude, what kind of school did you go to where second graders just walking around with dollars on it?
I
Katy,
figured it
Texas.
out. I can tell you that. I don't know. I would figure it out.
You know how he could have played that off when the book sale or book fair happened? You know, you always had $1. You begged mom for $1, dude. That was probably
Yeah,
a hot
that's true.
season.
Yeah,
You're
that's
probably
true.
like, yeah, I got
That
some
is
gel
actually
pens.
true. And I didn't even think about that because that's definitely one of the, I definitely had money for that. And I was trading pens at that time too to try to get more money, like get the good ones.
Damn.
To hold them and stash them and then sell them for higher,
You were ahead of the
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
Daniel.
I was.
If you had like $5 going into the book fair, you guys remember that? You would be the king.
You were the man.
You'd walk in,
Fucking
you'd be like,
king.
I
You were the
own
man.
this place.
Except when my mom gave me the $5 for the book fair right, and I come back with a poster of like a football team.
yeah.
And she's like, "Why did you do that?"
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Or some toy or some shit.
Yeah.
Nothing like that was a book.
Yeah.
All right.
Action
So
figure.
that was like one scenario. So here's another scenario where you got to pick something. Okay.
Okay.
And this is a little tougher. This is like an embarrassing segment, right?
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So what is more embarrassing? Like, which one would you rather not do? Accidentally send a dick pic to your dad, or get caught masturbating by your dad?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got.
Let that sit with that one for a little bit.
Honestly, I don't even need to. I would rather my picture get out than the
Yeah?
alternative. Oh yeah, 1,000%.
I wonder what that emoji would be when dad replies.
Oh,
to
my
that
dad
text
don't
message.
even know how to use emojis. He probably called me and cussed me out, dude. He doesn't even know.
Is that yours?
You just hear,
What the fuck is this, son?
yeah, you just hear downstairs. What the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah.
You're in the house. Holy shit, that's even worse.
Yeah, you hear something slam and something yell.
Yeah.
That's it.
But the alternative is like, man, you're being caught in a vulnerable position. Like on top of that, it's like that's way harder. Because what are you gonna do? Because you got lotion on your hands. It's like you can't get out this easily. Like you're gonna have to go out of your room to wipe clean.
Okay.
How long
Well,
is he in there?
that might affect my answer. I was going to actually go the opposite. I was going to be like caught in the act, only because like if I was doing it like in my bed, right, I can just like turn over right quick, be like, "Dad, what the fuck? Knock!" You know,
Yeah.
like just like play it off real quick, and then maybe he'll catch it and be like, "Oh shit, I should never do this again." You know, whereas like a dick pic lasts forever. And the funny thing is, we were talking about this earlier, and he's like, "So what if you send him the dick pic, but he doesn't know how to work his phone, so he can't delete it? And next time you text him, what's up? It's like your text message, but right above that is your fucking dick."
That's a good point.
He'll just keep seeing it, you know.
That's a good point.
Shit. I don't want to talk to him about that.
This is like a short game versus long game, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the dick pic is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like your
for
dad,
sure.
he's drunk one night. I don't know, trying to pull a prank on you or something. You never fucking know.
So he has to really go through his phone just to delete your dick pic. That's
So
the
he's
thing,
staring at it longer. Like he
He
can't
is.
help but see it. You know?
Yeah, that's true too. But then I also think about like how old am I when this is happening? Because if I'm 17, my dad better get rid of that.
Let's take it back to Dan's suggestion page over here. No.
Dan, what do you think of age here? What age are we here?
Yeah,
No, we're not
is
doing
age just
that.
a number?
I mean, let's say right now, like
Now?
our late 20s, early 30s ages.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Like we're staying at their house for like Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Dude, no. See, oh gosh.
yeah, we need to put ages because this is completely different.
Yeah,
now my
it's
dad has a
interesting.
smartphone.
Oh,
He had a flip phone at the time. He didn't know how to put speed dials in. So this is completely different here.
Yeah.
So I need to understand the context. And the
Okay, all right. So if we're like mid-20s and we're staying, yeah, dude, I'm still taking the picture.
Yep.
Because you know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Now this is a family function. Like, my dad's going to tell my mom.
100%.
Somehow my little sister's going to find out about this. I'm going to face all of them while we're opening presents the next morning.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Here's the thing.
That's true.
They got proof now. The picture
yeah.
shows the
proof
proof.
is in
Catching
the
you in
pudding.
the act is
And
just hearsay.
just remember that.
That's true, but I don't think my dad's a snitch. Now, I can't speak for your family. I think my dad's gonna hold
He
it
would
down.
just keep that to himself.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to show the
My
photo.
mom, my mom definitely was is snitching, but my dad, he's keeping it to
God.
himself.
My dad would go, I think we all learned something today.
Now, is it less embarrassing if like you got something to show off there? You know what I mean? Is that like part of the decision there?
Yeah, is there like a scenario where your dad like daps you up? Like, I'm proud of you.
That would be weird.
Yeah, no,
be
because that makes me, because like, did he like click on it then? And, like,
know.
really
He's like,
analyze
he
it?
liked that shit?
Yeah, like, dude,
oh.
he hits it with the heart.
Oh my God.
Nah, we're done.
He hits it with the heart.
If he hits it with the heart, bro.
Oh,
Honestly, any one of those reactions are bad. The thumbs up, the thumbs down, the exclamation point, the question mark. Any one of those.
Question mark would be the best in that scenario.
Any
'cause
emoji.
it's like,
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I get it. Right.
question
Why
mark
is
might be
there
the
a
best,
my
yeah.
son's dick pic right here?
I
Yeah,
think if
question mark
I
might be the
got
best.
any sort of like emoji reaction, that very minute, I'd start packing my things. It would be time for me to move out.
Yeah, you better move out immediately.
You said a heart? If I got a heart on
Yeah,
there,
dude,
I'd
if he
be
hits
like,
the heart, which
I've already moved out before.
I don't have a
when
place to stay, but I'm going to go find
You gotta
somewhere.
figure it out. You gotta figure it out.
I
man.
moved out right when I sent that message. I can tell you that.
All right, I got one more scenario for you guys. All right. And one of these pisses the bejesus out of me. First one, and it's more annoying, getting stopped at every red light or there being only one self-checkout lane and you are stuck behind somebody with a full grocery cart. First off, I just want to say, anybody listening to the podcast that does that, you got what's coming to you. That's all I'm going to say. Is that infuriates the daylights out of me. I'm going to tell you guys now, I'm taking the red lights. I'll just deal with it. I don't care. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, I would take, because maybe I'm a little bit of a bitch. I would do the red
You
light
are.
too, because then I can honk, but I'm in the safety of my own car. So I can let my anger out, but
Wow,
like the
you are
threat
a
of
little
the threat of
bitch.
violence is
who
minimal, right?
were you
Whereas, like,
honking at? You honking in the red light?
yeah, I don't know.
I was about to say, yeah, that.
Okay.
You know, what?
That wasn't
doesn't
very
make any
good.
sense. I'm thinking, for some reason, I was thinking,
traffic.
if someone was in traffic, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Then that changes everything. It's the fucking self checkout. You have a giant grocery cart there. Like, yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Have you guys ever seen that though? Has anybody at this table actually ever seen that?
Dude, you're gonna hate this. I have done
have.
that. I have done that.
Wow.
Here's the thing. I didn't understand. So I was in Savannah for St. Patty's, and so we were stocking up. We were buying water and like all this stuff. And I didn't understand, like, there's a limit. Like, you're only supposed to scan 5 items, and if you don't like get those 5 items, if you have more, you have to get like approval from whatever that one person is that is working all the self checkout lanes.
Oh shit.
Dude, we had like a grocery cart and a half of stuff. So like this guy's coming over every 30 seconds to type in some code. We are pissing off all of Savannah behind us trying to check out this grocery store. And I've never felt I felt more embarrassed in my life, but this is like probably top 10. Like this was a bad moment for me.
Yeah.
So yeah. So with that being said, yeah, I'm taking the red lights because I can at least control the radio in my car. But if I'm standing and waiting on somebody to check out, like I mean,
that's the worst. Especially like if you individually, you're going to get groceries or something. After each 2 items, it goes, please wait for attendance. You're just sitting there going, no, this is awkward.
Yeah, because every time that dude has to come back to look you in your face and say like, yo, you are an idiot. Like every time you're getting checked.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot.
I had that one time, but then it was like I put in my card in the card reader, but nothing was happening. And I fucking stood there for like 5 minutes, like waiting for this attendant. The guy comes up to me and he's like, you got to press accept card as your payment method on the screen. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I thought I just had to stick the shit in there. I had a line of people. They were probably like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, nobody wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
Do you know what we haven't done today? Talk about the beers.
We really have.
Oh, yeah. We should.
I feel like we've forgotten about it.
We have. We were downing them so fast.
We were.
Jordan hasn't,
Oh, dude,
I
knock this out. See what we got going on over here.
Okay, well, I'll do a quick rundown of the beers. Okay. In no particular order, because like always, I drink them fast as fuck, and I don't remember what we started with. We're going to do peanut butter jelly time raspberry brown ale from Catawba Brewing. Dan assured me I would like this one. I am not vibing with it that hard. I'm not going to lie.
I kind of liked it.
I like it for a brown ale.
Yeah, I do
I usually don't like brown ales, but it's got that sweet flavor to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Catawba, don't hate me. It's not bad. But next, we got Big Slurp, Juicy Imperial IPA from Noda. It's actually pretty good. I do like this one. It's juicy as fuck.
Hey, you know what my dessert was?
Next, we got Senor Crispy. It's a Mexican-style lager from Midnight Mulligan. I like this one a lot. It's my favorite one, for sure. It's fire. You know me. I like Mexican beers.
Yeah.
And then last, what is it? All Night Long, a blonde ale from Birdsong?
Yeah, it's the Charlotte Knights official beer this year.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
All night long.
It's a really good beer.
Yeah.
I like
all flights long. Whoa.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
So that's the rundown of the beers. Yeah.
Love it. Hey, so Jordan, before we the show, we were talking for a second. You said it's going to be normal to get canceled.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, so not exactly that. It's going to be
normal not to get canceled.
Exactly. We're going to get to the point where I don't think you'll be able to cancel anybody. Like I think 10 years from now, outside of like something crazy like Weinstein level, it's going to be impossible to get canceled for everything.
That's a long timeline, though. Like, what do you think? What's your thoughts here?
I feel like with each generation, our lives are becoming more accessible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Gen Z posts almost everything online at this point. Like, they live their lives online. So back in the day, cussing out the fast food worker at Taco Bell was like a big deal. Like you were a Karen or whatever.
Yeah.
10 years from now, everybody has that moment. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really cancel anybody for something major or even probably saying something racist or anything like that. Outside of physical harm, I think we're all going to have some. It's going to get to the point to where if you don't have something, we're going to look at you weird, suspiciously.
Yeah.
What are you hiding?
I don't know if
I can see that.
I don't know if I like that, though. That just means a lot more people are becoming a lot more shitty, I feel like. Or expressing themselves.
See, I disagree with that. I think we actually would go back to kind of how it was in early 2000s to where we're more tolerant and acceptant of things that aren't necessarily PC. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've kind of had to do a shift.
Yeah, you're right. We totally did. And just if you watch movies and shows from the early 2000s, we didn't give a fuck.
We did, dude.
Yeah.
Scary movie. Go back and watch Scary Movie now, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, canceled as fuck.
But I'm not saying that shit. I'm saying cussing out Taco Bell workers and shit like actual actions. But I do think what you're saying in terms of being more accepting of funny things that may not be politically correct. That definitely can make a comeback.
Well, so I hear you with that, but the thing that I hate about clips like that is we don't have any context Like we just
That's
see the
true.
clip and we don't know what happened.
Yeah,
Like I was watching something on Reddit the other day. Shout out to Reddit. I was watching something on Reddit the other day. You had this one woman that got like pulled over and she was giving the cop a hard time. I think she ended up like getting tased or whatever. But then in the comments you read like she lost her son and her husband within like the span of 6 months. So I was like, well, yeah, I guess you would be like kind of like, you know,
doing some
like,
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like everybody, like we're all human, man. Everybody's gonna have like a bad day and like wild out, and you know, I think everybody's gonna have that moment. Everybody's gonna have their day on the internet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and 10 years,
I totally.
everybody's gonna have their day on the
You're
internet.
smiling. I can't wait for mine, baby.
Oh, dude, I feel like I've had it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you've gotten the most backlash from?
Dude,
Let's hear it.
Alright. So I simply said when I was at a Hornets game, I wish there was a parents only section so that all the kids could be contained somewhere away from me. So I can enjoy the game in peace.
Yeah.
And that caused so much
No way.
yes, from parents that were so offended by that. I was like, dude, I thought this was a great idea. Like,
Did you
I
like,
feel
Yeah.
record this like on Instagram or something? And like
yeah.
people could.
Oh, dude, yeah. You can go read the comments if you want to see it. It's up
It's
there.
like I did this for you.
Yeah, no, I meant what I said, but like it wasn't well received by some people. So,
It's
so I
those
go,
parents that didn't like it. They're like, I'm gonna put your kid right next to you, or, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be crying the whole time.
Yeah,
Hold
like,
on.
dude, I don't want to hear your 2-year-old right now. I'm trying to watch LaMelo Ball save the team. Oh,
Yeah.
The last game I went to, he got hurt. So
yeah,
Damn.
dude.
You're not going to basketball games anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, you pretty much you canceled yourself from basketball.
Do the Hornets get better or worse if Michael Jordan sells the team?
They're going to get
Better.
They
better.
get better.
You really think they're going to get better?
100% better.
They're
Yeah.
going to spend more money.
Dude, that guy is not caring about the team worth a crap.
Just because
dude.
you're the best basketball player of all time, arguably at least second,
Debatable.
doesn't mean you're a good general manager.
All right, no,
owner.
wait. I'm sorry. We're going to have to stop all this. Debatable?
Yeah, there we go.
I think it's debatable. Yeah.
Y'all cannot be serious right now. We are in. All right, we're in South Carolina. I can't believe you're going to disrespect Michael Jordan like this right now.
I'm not
Who is
disrespecting.
That's not.
who is better than Michael Jordan right now?
you
Of
know
all
the
time?
answer.
Come on, you know who I'm talking about.
You can't. Are you really going to say LeBron?
I could say LeBron. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
I could.
What's his record right now in the finals?
It's not great.
Yeah,
It's not great.
3-6
but he
Mafia.
has some. He
Yeah.
has some.
Yeah, it's 36
or,
Mafia.
or is it 3-7? He might be worse now, actually.
My biggest thing when it comes to that is that you have to remember the teams that LeBron has had to go against, man. Like the Spurs dynasty, the Stephen Curry
Warriors.
thing,
Okay.
the Warriors, and then I would say not Dennis Rodman. I would say Scottie Pippen was better number 2 than at the time than any number 2 LeBron has had.
100%.
As well.
Do you not consider Anthony Davis a number 2?
I would say the health factor.
I was about to say you got Anthony Davis and Kyrie is an amazing player.
Not
Like,
compared to
handles
those
on that boy or something else, but
Well,
not a better scorer.
But
than Scottie
Dwayne Wade
Pippen
in
was at the time.
2010 in his prime.
I was about to say, well,
Okay,
man.
I
I don't think it
Well,
was
all
his
right,
prime,
all right,
though.
all right.
I don't think
This
it was
might
Dwayne
be a-
Wade's prime. It was right
Oh,
after
man.
his prime. I feel
You
like.
can compare it with Dwayne Wade a little bit, but he wasn't
A little
with
bit.
Dwayne Wade for that long.
And plus, I would also say when LeBron first got there, I don't know if they really looked at him as the number one initially.
Yes.
in Miami.
Right off the bat, I don't think just
Ooh,
because it's
no.
Wade.
Oh, maybe
I
they
think
did.
Wade
No,
had to
they
take a
did,
step
yeah.
I actually
back.
like
I think
that
they
argument.
did.
I
Yeah.
like that
It's a
argument.
cool argument.
I like that argument.
Yeah, I think they had
a crazy
too much.
argument.
Wade had already brought a championship to that team. I think Wade was still
That's true.
initially the number one, and Wade had to purposefully take a step back for LeBron to be the number one on that team.
That's true. Dwayne Wade is like one of those guys who you just respect, right? Like he's wearing a napkin in his shirt, right? At
What's-
dinner, he just,
So you hate Dwayne Wade.
yeah, respect.
If you hate Dwayne Wade, Dwayne, but yeah, then
Wait,
you're
you hate the way Wade?
no. If you do, I mean,
That's weird. Yeah,
that
that's
would be
weird.
a that would be weird. You know, it's a pretty interesting person. You know,
I love.
to hate him.
Jordan, let me ask you. We brought up basketball here. Mm-hmm. You know, we got the Jordan LeBron debate. You know, you said you follow basketball a little bit. Who's the MVP this year?
I don't want to give it to Joker again. Look, I mean, and I'll be real. He's been balling out. I mean, he deserves it probably stat wise. But man, 3 years in a row, that's a lot for me.
Who would you give it to?
That's kind of the
an-
hard part. I don't know
It's
how.
Joel Embiid's
you could.
time.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am absolutely.
He's the resident
serious.
Sixers fan. Here.
Oh, man, are you from Philly?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, all right.
Has
that
he been
explains
doing
it.
that well?
he won the scoring title as a center. Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
All right,
Whenever
okay.
he played Jokic, he dropped I think 48 and 15 or something. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
So why? It sounds like for you it's unbelievable, like that he mentioned Embiid. Like it's not possible. So like, why do you say that?
Because how? All right, tell me this, because I'm not too versed on like how Philly is doing. What's their ranking right now? Where
They
finish?
are third in the East, but if you watch them whenever Embiid does not play,
Okay.
it's a train wreck.
Okay. I didn't realize they were third, so that does make sense. All right, I can see the argument. I wouldn't be against that, honestly.
I think it's going to come down to Embiid or Giannis, to be completely honest.
Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis is actually playing quietly well.
I haven't been watching basketball, honestly, at all.
Yeah.
So I used to be obsessed with the NBA. I used to love it. I don't watch it at all anymore. It's 2 years in a row. I haven't watched a single game. And it has nothing to do with like any politics or anything. It's simply to do with the fact that I can't stand watching the game anymore. It's because the fouls, it's the softest shit I've ever seen. It is unbelievable. Like the amount of players that have their arms, like their palms, facing the ceiling. I don't care. You can hit someone with your chest all you want. Should not be a foul. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It should not be a foul. That's crazy.
No, I'm with you on that, and that kind of goes back to my earlier point. Jordan played in a more physical area, like way
That's
more
fair.
physical.
That's fair.
He was
I
playing
echo.
against the mailman. The mailman, what, had a daughter with a teenager, and then he didn't care about Michael Jordan. You think he cared about Michael Jordan? He's having daughters with teenagers. Man, I'm getting drunk, obviously.
Wait, is the mailman a nickname for someone? Or?
Yeah, Karl Malone.
Oh, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. He
But-
did do that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Oh,
But
shit.
here's the thing, man.
And that also goes to my other earlier point. A lot of people don't really know about that because of the time.
And yeah, you're right.
That's true.
They didn't have smartphones. Yeah.
I have heard about this.
Yeah.
That
He
Karl
prob-
Malone.
Nowadays,
with the
that'd probably
fan.
be the fifth one of the week, you know?
Karl Malone is like a trash human being.
But here's my thing.
he is.
LeBron, I think, would have done just as well in that era because he is a more physical, dominant presence.
I
When he
can
was in
agree
his
with
prime.
that. I could fuck with that. I
And you know
agree.
what? So I'm not mad at that argument. I really do think when you look at these, when you look at these players, it is to a degree unfair to compare them because like things change. Like we can look at Wilt Chamberlain and not Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, and disregard that he had I think 10 rings,
Yeah.
because of who he was playing against. But then you also have to acknowledge like if he was playing in this day and age with all we know about now about like training and exercising and dieting, like Bill Russell probably have been like even more of a monster, right? So it's kind of hard to like compare players from different eras.
So Jordan, we asked you like what your most like controversial video was, right? And like
Yeah.
you have very unique opinions. He does.
I love it.
And I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. So I want to bring up our most popular video
Okay.
that we had on Instagram, and I want to see your opinion. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes,
Oh, shit.
it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if you put anything between two pieces of bread, it is a sandwich.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fair enough.
So is a beef Wellington a sandwich then? What?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know if I've ever had beef Wellington. So
It's a steak wrapped in like.
Mushrooms
Bread.
wrapped in
It's
I
bread.
would
Puff
need to see
pastry.
I would
It
need
is
to see
bread.
a picture. I would need to see a picture of it, honestly.
Okay.
We'll pull it up for you. One
Fair
second.
enough. Fair enough. I'm
You
trying
might
to
be
think-
thinking, how is that their most popular video? It
I was
is.
thinking because I went through y'all's like page and I looked at the pinned post and that wasn't.
Dude,
What was the
Right.
pinned post?
The pimp. That's our
was-
second most popular one.
Okay.
The proper age where kids should know about
That's
Santa
the
Claus.
one I saw.
Yeah.
Oh no. Dude, okay. All right.
Wait,
no,
look
no,
at
no.
it again. Exit out.
Because I said 2 pieces of bread. That is one.
That's a puff
piece
pastry.
That's a round.
Oh, so
No,
it's just the
agree.
number.
that-
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
So that's
no.
a stuffed carb then. Okay.
Basically, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Which
Yeah. It
might-
has
okay.
to be 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, it's funny that stuffed carb topic might have been like our third most popular video. Like something about us with food and
They
like
love
stuffing
food.
shit in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
I like there was one day
Stuffing it.
we were hanging out And he's like, my phone's going off, dude. Or fucking, was it Instagram or TikTok?
It was one of them, yeah.
It was just fucking buzzing. He was like, I got another one. Oh, we got 5 more. I got fucking 20 more. Like,
it
just
was,
kept
it was
racking
six.
up.
I got 6,000 likes in like 3 hours for that
Dude,
hot dog.
that's really good.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck? You know?
Dude, you never
people
know
wanted
what's
to
going to
know.
hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know what's going to hit. All right. Question for y'all.
Ooh.
Your girlfriend's friend is getting kicked out of the bar. What do you do?
Oh,
Okay,
that's a good one.
It's not about what you do; is what is she doing?
What does she want you to do?
What is she doing
What
to
is your
get kicked
girl-
out? Is that what it is?
What does your
Basically.
girlfriend want you to do?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's such a safe answer, boys. What if the phone?
But
the phone's dead?
even then, regardless of what she wants you to do, what are you going to
are
do?
your boys with you at the bar right now? Are you having a good time?
You are having a good time.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Is your girlfriend at the bar with you?
Well, you're not just out with your girlfriend's friend.
No. What if you just saw her?
stupid
What if you just saw her there?
Oh well, see, that's a completely different situation. If your girlfriend's not there, I'm letting it rock. Like I'm not. I'm acting like I didn't even see
sorry,
it.
I guess
Yeah.
I've done that a few times today. I'm just saying, like, I thought you were at a bar and then you happen to see your girlfriend's best friend there and she's fucked up and she's getting kicked out of the bar or something like
Actually,
that.
you know what? I'll take
That's
it
the
back. I would
scenario.
record it. If my girlfriend was there, I would record it and send it to her. Like, yo, look at your stupid friend out here. This is the people you choose to spend time with.
It seemed- I thought we were going for a scenario where like you're trying to do the right thing, but you might get in trouble with your girl. Like that's the scenario where I thought we were heading to.
No,
so,
that's the scenario I'm painting. Like you're there,
Yeah.
Your girlfriend's there, and your
Right.
girlfriend's friend is getting kicked out of the bar.
Not a chance.
What do you do?
Gosh.
I'm
honestly,
staying-
she's not my friend.
I'm ordering another beer.
yeah, not a thing.
I'm ordering another beer.
Uber Eats can help them. You know.
Yeah.
Uber Eats.
I'm a good enough person to get her.
Yo, she gonna be eating chicken parm outside of Slate. Like, what's going on right now?
That's exactly what's going on. Halal cart all day.
Oh man.
Jesus. Put her in the Uber and send her home. That's what I would do.
I mean, what's the answer to your own question? You know?
Oh dude, no, I'm not gonna. I'm going to the bathroom.
I like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
when you go to the bathroom, the little bathroom butler is in there. You know, you do your shit.
Oh,
he
yeah.
wants to like help you out, gives you a towel. Are you tipping that guy?
Oh man, see,
He said.
I hate being forced to tip or
Yes.
the social pressure of comes with tipping.
Right.
Like they put the little like tip screen on everything now. It's
Yes.
like, yo, you poured me a black coffee. Why am I tipping you right now? Yo, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying. It's like, yo, come on, man. It's like, no, I shouldn't be prompted to tip for everything. I want to just pay for this product and leave.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just I don't think it's fair, man.
I agree. The best thing is, you pay for something at like a restaurant, and or not like a restaurant, like a fast food spot, or you're doing like takeout, and they go, I'm just gonna flip this around and ask a question for you, and you go,
Exactly.
okay, 20-25%. You're like, no tip. See you later.
Yeah. See, that's why I
God
usually
bless
place
my
my
food.
orders through Uber Eats, so you don't have to even go through that. You can place through Uber Eats and just show up and pick up your stuff. And hey, let them fend for themselves.
shit.
I love y'all. I'm just joking, but like,
Oh, he has the tactics over here.
Yeah, he's a third party type of guy. It's like your girlfriend's friend.
Yeah.
Your Uber Eats
oh, dude.
tip.
Oh, okay. All right, you want to take it there?
Yeah.
All right, your girlfriend's getting kicked out of the bar. What do you do? And the boys are there. Your boys are there.
If you
I'm
care
leaving.
about your relationship, you
I'm
gotta
leaving.
help. You
Leaving.
gotta help. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If it's like
Depends on the situation, I would say, right?
Okay, all right, fine. I'll step it up a level.
I love
Your
levels.
girlfriend is absolutely wrong. She was wilding out. Like this is definitely her fault. She deserved to get kicked out.
on a
I'm
moral
leaving
level
her
or a
ass there.
stupidity level.
Done it before.
Like is he doing something?
no, stupidity level.
Stupidity
No, yeah,
level. Okay,
stupidity
okay.
level.
I'm leaving with her.
Yeah, you probably
Wow.
gotta leave. If it's the opposite way, I think I'd be more inclined to stay. Like if she like said a racial slur at the
Yeah,
bar, and got
moral-
kicked out. Like
Yeah,
man, I don't even know if I want to be with you anymore because that's not how you should act in public, right? So
yeah. Stupidity level.
gone.
Smart move is to go. Yeah, you kind of have. Yeah.
That's such like a whipped thing to say.
It is.
Leave that bitch.
Florian's like, regardless.
But see, that's the thing, man. It's like, yo, you either gotta lose the battle or you have like a war at home.
Yeah.
If you stay, like it's on.
If you go, your boys are gonna text you like, "What the fuck, man? You pussy." You know?
Yeah, but dude, it's
Chill with the
gonna come
boys.
back around.
Yeah.
We all have our moments in the friend group.
You're
where,
right. You're right. You're
That's
right.
true. That's true. And then when it happens to you, yeah.
That's a good friend. That's a good question. What was like your moment in the friend group where like you had to go with your girlfriend and go against the boys?
Oh, I've had many of
You
those,
couldn't have
unfortunately.
asked the better person.
Yeah, honestly. I feel like I've been. God damn. Oh man, when
You
I
said girlfriend, not wife, right? So that
Yeah.
that's
Oh
just a
yeah,
question.
there we go.
Yeah, it's different.
goodness, as soon as I moved in with her, like, and we lived together in my house, not like in a parent's house or anything like that. I think that's when it was.
You want to tell us a scenario?
Did she clog the toilet?
Gosh, I don't really have a story for it. I mean,
It's okay.
There's too many to count, maybe.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Okay. All right.
Do you have a girlfriend right now?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can give you a different story.
Yeah, with a different
All right. So I remember one time I was me and my ex, her friend and my friend at the time. No, so here's what my friend was in a relationship, but he was trying to like supposedly, allegedly trying to talk to like my girlfriend's friend. And then my girlfriend's friend told her, who then told me. And I was like, well, nah, I can't let my boy go out like this. I gotta let him know what's up. Like the block is hot. Like I gotta give him a warning.
That's
And
like
so-
Lil Wayne talking. The black. is
yeah,
hot.
exactly.
The black is hot.
So I gave him. I was like, "Yo, this is what my girlfriend's friend is saying." And so he approached her about it, and then it got back to my girlfriend, who's like, "What? I can't. We're supposed to trust each other and like keep things in the house. Why would you say that?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Listen,
He's my boy.
yeah, that's what you want me to do."
You
That's
just
fair.
looking out for your boy.
I respect
Yeah,
that.
boy.
But
I don't like that.
well, you're right. The safe move would have been to just not say anything.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing: I feel like the girls would do the same thing though. If the shoes were on the other foot, they would let their friend know.
You're still in the wrong though, regardless.
Probably,
Probably.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
I think we all know that we're in the wrong.
Always.
Yeah, I
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Jordan, I like you, man. We're vibing here. This is a good time. I just wanted to say that before we're about to do the next thing here.
Oh, okay.
Because-
I'm a bad
Because
cousin.
this might all turn sour.
Whatever it is. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
So I got two things here, and
I don't like how y'all cheers right before whatever it is. Nah, this is a setup. I don't like it.
Now he's freaked out,
Sis, you got
What's
me.
on purpose?
Is this a setup?
So it has nothing to do with that. That was just great coincidence.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.
but I got two things, and they're both pretty unpleasant, manageable, but unpleasant. And,
All right.
Our thing that we're doing, and the last two guests have done, you have to choose one.
Okay.
Okay. So these two things, I have Malort liquor.
Oh, is that the Chicago liquor
That's
that y'all
that
was
Chicago
showing?
liquor.
Oh,
What
my
the
gosh.
fuck? You know about this? The
Yeah.
Chicago liquor.
Dude, I treat this like game tape. I researched y'all before I came over
Game
here.
tape.
Oh, okay.
It's like no wonder you knew so much about Daniel. And then I got some really fucking hot sauce.
Yeah, see, I already know what I'm going to do because this one dude like running out the room.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'll deal with
Yeah,
the
just take a swig,
aftertaste.
little swig.
He
little
was
swig.
short of spraying himself with a fire extinguisher.
He
That's
was.
how hot
Yeah,
he
no,
got.
He
I-
just,
I'll-
just
I'll-
mid
yeah.
episode.
It was crazy.
Mid episode, the guy just walked away.
He did.
I
He was
thought we
out.
were going to get sued. That's how hot it is.
All right, man. What should I even say, man? Cheers to Chicago and Rock Hill. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and Belize.
And
Dude, Belize is getting a lot of love.
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
episode. That was a bigger sip than I thought you were gonna take, man.
Ugh. His reaction is like, I'm glad.
Do
He's
you
like,
guys
I'm glad I
remember-
picked this over the hot sauce. Don't tell me you like it.
I don't like it.
But
I'm keeping real. Wait, no, it's starting to kick in. Yeah, that's bad.
It stays. It stays. It's like a squatter. It just like finds its home.
Yeah.
and
What does
fucking
that
stays
taste?
there.
Is it grapefruit or is it licorice?
Nah, that's like grapefruit.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Yeah, it took a minute.
grapefruit.
See, you had me in the first half. I thought it was gonna be all right, but then it. Yeah,
Do you guys remember, like, when we were younger, we had that, it was like the shampoo, it was like L'Oreal Kids that looked
Yeah.
like the fish bottles.
Yeah.
And if you got it in your eyes, it would burn.
Yeah, it
That is
really was.
exactly how I feel like that thing would taste in a liquor bottle.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of an eye shampoo burn. Yeah,
That's
it
true.
just doesn't go down smooth. It doesn't. It fucking hurts. I hate that. It's disgusting. It's like juicing grapefruit rinds. You know, like
Yeah.
dry as fuck.
It's a slow burn. Like it don't hit you at first, but like now it's just like ugh. That
Yeah.
was disgusting.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. It's a
Yeah.
lingerer. You know what
It
I'm
is a
saying?
linger.
Well, boys,
Goodness.
before we get out of here, any other last topics? One last thing anybody wants to go over? Any more controversy in the house?
Yeah. Jordan, where were you September 11th?
I was in 6th grade art class. Mr. Barronclough rolled out like the TV on like
Oh,
the
the
stand.
TV.
Yeah, you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
With the belt over it,
With the
strap
belt
it in.
over,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
strapped in. And he played it on. He like turned it on, and yo, dude, I'm thinking we're watching like Die Hard or something at first. Like, I didn't even realize it was like a real thing. And then I was like, it kind of like settled in. I was like, oh no, this is like really happening. And it was just like, you don't even. I'm 6th grade. I don't even know how to like react to this. Like, what do we even do right now?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I just remember it being a serious thing. And like the next day, we got like. We all had to go to like the auditorium and like sing like patriotic songs.
Oh my god! Whoa, that's so like.
You're religious a little bit. I
Man,
think.
and what, dude? Hey, man, I'm from North Carolina. This is what we do for real down here. We did that,
This is the Bible
and
Belt.
then we did that for like the next 2 years too. Like all of middle school on September 11th, we had to come to the auditorium and sing.
just sing those little.
Sing patriotic songs.
They were prepping you guys just in case they
they
send you
printed
out too.
off the lyrics to these patriotic. So I wish I knew what the songs were. I'm sure I could Google them. They printed them off, gave one to everybody. We had to sing
Would you get a
this
songbook?
as a yes.
Like a
Basically, it was like
Like,
a one sheet, yes, with 3 songs. We had to sing this together. I don't know what they thought this was going to accomplish. Like, I mean, yeah, it's like we were just singing a song together, but it's like a big choir.
All right. Speaking of that, and your Instagram page, I see like you guys go over like, or you, not you guys. You're by yourself.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Music videos.
Yes.
What's your favorite music video of all time?
Of all time.
All time.
Oh man.
And don't pick anything R. Kelly.
Nah, what? Hey, first off, I say Robert. I don't want to trigger. I don't want to trigger anything on the algorithms to get shadow banned. Man, my favorite music video of all time, dude. That's a tough question. You know what? I might go with "All Falls Down" by Kanye.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen that. Yeah.
dude, I like it because
Okay.
it's like the whole thing is like third perspective in the sense of like it's like him almost talking to himself. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a scene of him talking to himself in the mirror. There's a scene like it's on him for most of the time, but not in like the typical like rap video way. It's just kind of I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I
I've
need to
had one
check
too
it
many
out,
fights maybe,
honestly.
but you should watch it. It's a
Love
great
it.
video.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Time to get out of here.
Sadly, we got to get out of here, boys.
Damn.
Time is of the essence. And I love
Unfortunately.
Essence.
And I love Essence.
It is definitely
Sounds like a
time.
stripper. Essence.
Her and Crystal were great.
Yeah.
We would like to thank Jordan for coming along the show.
Yeah, it's been awesome, man.
Jordan,
Thank you,
Jordan
thank you.
what are your social medias, folks? Make sure you tune in there.
Yeah, definitely. So y'all can follow me. All my socials are at Jordan Century. I'm sure y'all will put it on whatever
plug it.
description. Yeah, but just
Maybe.
last name is CENTRY. Jordan like Michael. So yeah, at Jordan Century at everything. But also I want to give a shout out to the Charlotte comedy scene Instagram page because you can find
Okay.
out about a lot of like comedy shows that we got going on in Charlotte. So definitely check that out as well. Follow that as well. Appreciate that. And I host a weekly open mic every Tuesday at Starlight on 22nd in the NODA area of Charlotte. Really popular show. We always get a great crowd. Very fun show. Come out to that. Other than that, thank y'all, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm the first bi-weekly show, man. This is
Yes,
dope.
sir.
This is dope.
Yes,
And,
sir.
and first comedian.
And first
Yeah.
comedian. I was
Yeah.
going to say
Double
that too.
whammy.
That's right, man.
And
That's impressive.
first one not to finish their flights. So,
Oh man. All right. Okay. All right.
no, you don't have to do that.
But thank you again, Jordan. As always, guys, make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms at FOTRT Podcast. And as Drew said, we're going to be posting these bi-weekly, so look out for this one next Friday, next week.
Well, when they
You'll
hear
find
it,
out.
when they hear it, they'll hear it.
All right, whenever
You know
they hear
what
it,
I'm
they'll hear it. Sorry, folks.
Just keep a lookout.
But
I like that. I like that. a lot.
Yeah.
we had a wonderful show. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been episode 70 of the Flights of the Round Table podcast. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, wonderful week, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Shout to Belize.
Prost.
Shout out to Belize.
Inshallah.